And as a referee chains the door closed, you are locked into the Steel Cage Lounge. And the only way out is over the top. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Steel Cage Lounge. I am your co-host for the evening. I am the only original tribal chief of the Steel Cage Lounge. I am the provider. I am the head of the table. I am the Sicilian Savage. I am the Nightmare Doctor. And joining me shortly will be the main event. Ladies and gentlemen, main event Jayne Uso is in your city.
Eating hard over here, buddy. How we doing, Doc? I am shaking my fist in rage over these eliminators. You've got to be kidding me.
I give other people a chance, I guess.
No. No. Zaria, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Well, eventually Zaria is going to go for the North American title. We see that coming from you see that coming from space.
Yes, this is true. However, she still needs her golden opportunity to shine. I don't like this the way the field is shaping up here. It's very odd. It's an eclectic mix. I just don't even know.
Let's talk about who it is. So first of all, first match who opened the show, Jada Parker defeated a grown-ass woman named Thea Hale. The next match was Lash Legend defeating Kalani Jordan. And then right now, Izzy Dame defeated Zaria, and that's 3 of the 4 for the. Is it Fatal 4-Way next week?
I think so. Yes,
And the winner will face Jacy Jayne at Evolution. Correct?
that is correct.
And the fourth match is happening right now. It's Lola Vice and Jordan Grace. And when they went to commercial, Jordan Grace's face was smashed against the bottom turnbuckle.
And knowing Jordan and her thirsty posts on X, I'm sure she's looking forward to having her face buried in a certain nether region, if you know what I mean, and I think you do.
And the only other match we had tonight was a tag team match. A 6-man tag between Inamura Briggs and Elijah.
Correct.
Against Wesley, Trick Williams, and
AJ Francis.
AJ. You had to pick between AJ Francis and Casey Navarro, and they picked AJ Francis.
You know what? I enjoyed it. I really got a good laugh out of the spot where he acted like he was going to do the dive over the top rope, and he stopped and he pointed at the crowd. Nice little moment there.
Yeah, I can tell you don't watch TNA. I don't watch TNA either, but I catch it occasionally. He does that spot all the time in TNA.
Does he? That's awesome.
Yeah. He does that spot all the time in TNA.
That's great.
Now, if those results didn't infuriate main event Jayne Uso enough, now I'm going to get into the Raw results. But before I do that, I'm going to get into the SmackDown results. Friday night SmackDown from the Rupp Arena in Lexington, Kentucky. Randy Orton won his Fatal 4-Way qualifying match for King of the Ring, defeating Aleister Black, Carmelo Hayes, and LA Knight. Jade Cargill won her Fatal 4-Way qualifying match, defeating Michin, Nia Jax, and Piper Niven. Then Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy defeated Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin as the Wyatt Six are going to go through probably the entire tag team division until they get to the Street Profits. If I'm correct, if you're following the booking, right?
Yeah, I would definitely tend to agree with you on that. However, counterpoint, I mean, they've been off TV for so long. I mean, it just, I don't know. I can't get into it. How I was hyped up when they first showed up on the scene, and then everything just came to a screeching halt with that injury with Uncle Howdy. Now it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. Is the juice gone? Do they need Minute Maid? Bring the juice?
Oh, that's so funny you bring up the juice because what is it? Was it 30 years ago today?
Was it?
The juice was loose.
Al Cowlings, what up?
You know who this is?
Oh yeah.
Alexa Bliss won her Fatal 4-Way qualifying match, defeating Alba Fire, Candice LeRae, and Charlotte Flair. Alba Fire subbing for a Chelsea Green who missed her flight but was still sitting at a pool sipping a margarita.
The interaction with Nicholas via X was hysterical too. By the way,
and then Zelina came in, turned down the volume of the. She kept talking. You could hear her in the background, but no one was paying attention.
She is a gift. She is everything that a sports entertainer should be.
And then Cody Rhodes won his qualifying match, defeating Andrade, Damian Priest, and Shinsuke Nakamura. So who's that leave? So that means Randy is going to face Sammy Friday, right?
Correct. Yeah, this Friday.
And who is Jade facing?
Roxanne Perez.
Yes. Jade faces Roxanne Perez on Monday. Does Asuka face Alexa this Friday, or is that next Friday?
This Friday. Yep.
This Friday. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, that's right. Well, that's at Monday Night Raw. Let the coping and seething begin. I might need to. Monday, June 26th, from the Resch Arena in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Boy, they were laying into the Packers left and right last night.
That they were, and shout out to the guy brave enough to wear a Minnesota Vikings jersey in that arena. You are a real one, sir.
Becky Lynch wore a Bears jacket,
and they ate her alive.
And Xavier Woods was dressed like a pimp for some reason.
Silky Johnson over there.
He looked like he came out wearing a fur coat and a cane. And if I remember, did Kofi have on a onesie or like a romper?
Yes, he did. Yeah, he had a romper on. Yeah.
Oh, Robert Frank is sweating right now in his pickup truck. Asuka Asuka in her return match. Asuka, who hasn't wrestled in over a year, defeated in her fatal 4-way Ivy Nile, Raquel Rodriguez, and Stephanie Vaquer.
Yeah. Well, I get it. First match back. I understand. Steph was protected. However, I was going to say, damn you, Raquel Rodriguez. However, she did end up eating the devil's kiss. So
Jordan won.
Yep. All is forgiven.
Good. All is right again. Well, I would say either her or Jada Parker got to be the favorites.
As of right now, yeah, most definitely. Yeah. If I were a gambling man, I would definitely back one of those two.
Oh, by the way.
Yes, sir. Yes, I am. Shaking my fist at the sky like Grandpa Simpson. Stephanie lost. But on top of that, and I know you're about to touch on it, we lost one. We lost a real one, Oos.
Oh, who's that?
She's gonna be out for like 3 to 4 months.
Yeah. I'll get that. Okay. AJ
Yep.
Styles. I'm getting into the Judgment Day segment of the show. There were only 4. Can you believe there were only 4 matches last night?
Sadly, I could believe it. Did you? How about the amount of commercials? Holy fuck!
Netflix need to make money to pay the
I suppose.
to pay the Social Security for the Stranger Things kids. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
they're in their 30s now. You know,
Commanding a dominant salary.
oh my god, my favorite was still Millie Bobby Brown, and someone had a picture of her, and they said she's 21. First comment: that's a hard 21.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ! People are ruthless.
AJ Styles defeated JD McDonough. Kairi Sane and Liv Morgan wrestled for 2 minutes and 45 seconds, and then Liv Morgan could no longer continue.
Yeah, dislocated shoulder there. Heal up, Livy.
Minor dislocation. She'll be out 2 weeks.
Thank God. Heal up, Livy. We'll see you soon.
I wish she would have just. I wish they would either take the titles off of them or strip them, because those titles are just dying on the two of them.
I think at this point with the injury, you may have to strip them. So, and if the rumors are true.
Oh, you got distracted for a second there, didn't you?
I did. I sure as hell did. Lost my train of thought there for a second. But if you need to pivot with Evolution, obviously you've got the tag team titles coming up. Who's coming back? I mean, the slipper is basically sliding on the foot right now.
God, it's just the two of them. But again, she how many weeks? Liv was filming a movie for 4 weeks, and they didn't defend the titles. So I think two weeks. They're not going to strip them over 2 weeks if they haven't defended them for. God, they're going to break the Iconics record at this point. When was the last time they defended the fucking women's tag team title? It's such a fucking waste, especially now that you have the Intercontinental title and the U.S. title being defended almost every week.
Right. We actually need Jack Tunney to rule on this one. I don't know.
Yeah. And then your main event.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the main of Jey Uso in the main event. Yeah. Jey Uso in the main event. Now, this match, Jey Uso defeated Bronson Reed, Rusev, and Sheamus. Jey Uso also defeated half the fucking roster.
That he did.
Because everybody and their fucking mother was out there.
Didn't it feel like Monday Nitro at the end there?
Jay is out there, and then all of a sudden Bronson Reed is out there, and Braun Breaker is out there, and Breaker is spearing. Bronson Reed was already out there, and then Breaker was out there, and he's Sami Zayn came out to stop Breaker, and then Breaker threw Sami over the table, and Penta came out of nowhere and took out Breaker, and then LA Knight, who's not even on the show, he came out and helped Jay get the win, and then Seth came out to exact his revenge, and then Cody came out again, who's not even on the show, and Cody will face Jay on Monday. Cody and Jay will be on Monday. Sami and Randy Orton will be on Friday, and like we said, they can do two different. You can either do Sami and Jay, or you can do Cody and Randy.
Yeah, either one will be great. I personally think they're going to be leaning into Randy and Cody. However, staying with the subject of Cody, this is the second time he's had a stare down with Seth Rollins, and no hands have been exchanged. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
You're thinking Cody's in cahoots with Seth?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Seth needs a fourth.
I still think that Seth and it's going to be Team Seth versus Team Cody at War Games. But it could be there where Cody turns on his own teammates.
That is true, and the way the booking has been, I mean, it would be out of nowhere, unexpected, fun shit. However, on the flip side of that, then you look, they're pushing this whole QB1 narrative, and he actually is taking the ball and running with it. You have to admit that. Who would then be your number one face? I mean, I don't know if you want to put that on Jey Uso's shoulders. Do you want to put it on CM Punk's shoulders, even though he is a lightning rod? I'm not, we don't get into politics here, but he made an appearance over the weekend somewhere. So, I don't know.
Do you do the double turn with Cody and John Cena?
Yes.
And get John Cena back in good graces for the last couple months?
That's the plan.
As they're showing. We haven't seen Noam Dar since Metaphor broke up.
Yeah, it's good to see him getting some time here. Yeah, next Tuesday against Stax for the Heritage Cup.
Stax. The consigliere made that happen.
Yeah.
Don.
The look on Tony's face was excellent.
I see we have Jimmy Uso in the chat.
What up, Oos?
No yeet. No yeet. Yeet.
Oh. So he did give it to Briggs. So Briggs has a TNA title shot.
Well, all right.
Damn.
Inamura's a hell of a guy.
Yeah, he is.
Or is Inamura going back to Noah next week?
Oh.
At this point, just buy the guy's fucking contract.
Exactly.
Out,
Yeah, these two just work together, man. It's perfect. And I've been saying it, I love what I see in Briggs. He kind of reminds me of like a quicker Bradshaw. So, I mean, I like that he's getting the TV time now. So this was the main event. Interesting. We are getting...
Blake Monroe is the main event.
Yes, she is. Word on the street is she likes what I like.
Did you see the picture going around on X that said if Rikishi booked the WWE?
No.
You didn't. It was Jimmy Uso was WWE champion. Jey Uso was world champion.
Naomi, women's champion.
Naomi was the women's champion. Oh. Tamina was the women's world champion.
That's great. I mean, I get it. He's sticking up for his son, but
Solo was Intercontinental champion. Jacob Fatu was U.S. champion. Oh wait, that's current right now.
Current, yep. Oh my gosh, Raw. You omitted a segment, sir.
Which, yeah, it's hard to remember all the segments. I usually try to remember them between the matches. But yeah, what?
Somebody confronted Gunther.
Yeah. Oh, how could I forget that?
I love it.
How could I forget that?
Goldberg's back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, Gunther came out and he said, Seth, you have the Money in the Bank briefcase, but I'm not hiding. I'm right here. And all of a sudden, Goldberg's music hit, and I swear to God, Gunther turned to the Titantron and he mouthed, "What the fuck?" I mean, I'm still in awe that in 1998, in an attempt to trick viewers to keep them on Monday Night Nitro, Eric Bischoff took an Atlanta Falcons defensive end out of the performance center, out of the, what the fuck was it called?
Power plant.
Out of the power plant, and told him to grow a goatee, shave his head, and wear black trunks. I have never understood this, Shane, because if you put Steve Austin and Goldberg next to each other, I'm not going to confuse those two fucking guys.
Not in the least bit. Yeah, no.
So I don't know what the hell Eric was thinking at that point. But
imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. But, I mean, in the end, it all worked out. You know, WWE got their ratings with Steve Austin, and Goldberg captivated the WCW audience, you know, myself included. So
I don't know. He didn't need to look like Steve Austin
not at all
to do that.
But it didn't hurt. You know, intimidating, muscular, bald head, like you said, bald-headed goatee, tattoo, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that tattoo became his, like, I mean, they were selling that tribal tattoo on T-shirts.
Yes.
That's the one T-shirt I didn't buy. Was a Goldberg T-shirt. I was more of an NWO DX guy, so.
Sure. Yeah, I'm so old, I actually called that 800 WCW number to order my NWO T-shirt.
Who is going through that table?
It will be, I can't say it.
It is not going to be Fallon because she's wearing a skirt. It's actually, well, it's not going to be Blake because she's also wearing a skirt. So it's either going to be Jacy or Jasmine.
Yeah, it's going to be Jacy.
It's going to be Jacy.
As Fallon looks over her with that little smirk. It's only a matter of time before those two go at it. Oh, here we go. Turn around. So much for that. She's going through it. Welcome to NXT.
Oh, she's going fist for fist there with Fallon. Oh, and then she gets the spinning back fist from Jacy Jayne. Yeah, Blake, welcome to NXT. Right through the table. Oh, what a shot there. Woo!
You know, it kind of reminds you of McMahon booking, doesn't it? You know, you bring in bring in the outsider and kind of give them a harsh little reminder. Hey, you're in our world now.
Well, they're already setting up Jacy Jayne's opponent after Evolution. So you're telegraphing to me that Jacy Jayne is not losing at Evolution.
Exactly. Oh, Lord.
Blake Monroe is laying there thinking, I left a lesbian relationship with titless Tony Storm for this.
Right? Yeah. Meanwhile, Mina shows up in AEW, and here I am getting put through a table by fucking Fallon Henley.
I think it's amazing in AEW that, I mean, Tony Storm was talking about the new women's division. I'm like, I think they've like turned over their entire women's division in a matter of 3 months.
They really have, and now
there's like nobody left.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, you've got Mercedes, you've got Statlander's still there, right? Yeah, and then Megan Bain, and who's that newcomer that?
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I just can't remember her name. Yeah. Oh, Harley Cameron is still there.
Yes, she's awesome.
Thunder Rosa is still there. I think at this point, Thunder Rosa has nowhere else to go.
Pretty much, yeah. I guess word around campus is Britt Baker might be jumping ship.
It's look at Ava. Ava's like, what do I do?
Yeah.
Sean, what do I do?
I wasn't trained in this.
Sean's in the back Robert, go out and tell Ava what to do.
He's still trying to figure out Jada's voice.
I know who that is.
Yeah.
I was going to bring that up too. That was hilarious.
The primal fuck.
No, the best one is old Lola. Hola, papi.
Yeah.
That's Lola. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was a good.
Now is this match on Peacock?
It is not. It is actually on YouTube.
All right, I got the link here. Hold on, I got it.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm just gonna warn everybody now. It's sloppy. The true highlight is Michael Cole's commentary.
We go right into this. This is gonna be 4 minutes and 50 seconds. This is gonna be a short show tonight.
Yeah. Well, I do have an alternate if you wanted to throw that on too. Totally up to you, or we could just chat about the professional wrestling landscape and whatever's, man.
Well, I've got a coda from last week concerned because I didn't get into the AAA results, and that was on purpose.
Oh, Triple Mania, that was over the weekend too.
Triple Mania Regia,
yes,
2025. I've got a coda from last week.
Nice.
Because remember, I said, well, I haven't heard these new Dinamites. I haven't heard anything about them since this match in 2017. Well, lo and behold, they're the AAA Tag Team Champions.
Yep. How crazy is that?
I'm sorry, they were the AAA Tag Team Champions. We'll get into that after Shane talks to you about some gummies.
Absolutely. Hey, everybody, join the thousands who are already sold on Atlantis Nutrition. Discover the benefits that thousands are already enjoying. Their premium, delicious dietary supplements are designed to support your healthy lifestyle, bring happiness, boost motivation, and enhance your overall health. You can get everything from tart cherry, collagen, ashwagandha, super greens, hormonal balance, testosterone boosters, and I personally use the creatine gummies. They are freaking awesome. They are delicious. Highly recommend them. Set up a subscription service. You get these bucks delivered straight to your door, lightning fast, 2 days tops, if that. So head on over, Atlantis Nutrition. Use promo code OOST23 at checkout. Save 10% on your purchase. Then when you're done there, go visit our buddies over at Contenders Clothing, where you can get official Paramount gear from Yellowstone, South Park, Top Gun, Rocky, and Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Forgot to add that one. And don't forget Anchorman, too. Great shit. So head on over, contendersclothing.com/OOST24. Save 20% and tell them the bros over at the Steel Cage Lounge sent you.
So if you were listening to us last week, we watched a match from CMLL Legends 2017. Dos Caras Sr., Rey de Jalisco Jr., and Villano 4 versus El Canek, Cien Cara Sr., and Mascara Años 2000. Total combined age, 367 years old in the year 2017. The match ended when Los Dinamites Nuevos interfered in the match and beat up the faces. Those guys, I said, were Sanson, Quattrero, and Forastero. All the research I did last week, and I did not find this, but now I have it for this week. Cien Caras is the father of Sanson and Quattrero.
Oh, okay. That's a fun fact.
And Forastero is their cousin.
Oh, shit. All right.
So now that gets me into Triple Mania.
Triple Mania, baby.
So Triple Mania was this past weekend, and now I can't find the app where I saved the results. Oh, there it is. I don't have the soundboard up right now.
That's okay.
I do also have Maxine's entire career saved here, so we can get into that later. Not Maxine Dupree, mind you.
She's the future of the division, according to Nikki Bella. Just throwing that out there.
Well, I will point out two things.
Yes.
She is working very hard
Yes.
in Natalia's school.
Mm-hmm.
Natalia's school is in Orlando. Do you know what Natalia's school is called?
Oh, it's got to be something like a dungeon or something like that.
That's it. All it is. It's the dungeon.
Oh Lord.
It's the dungeon, and they're thinking of putting. The WWE has trademarked the name Dungeon Dolls.
Oh boy.
So we're going to get a Natalya Maxine. I guess this is the end of the Alpha Academy because we're going to get a Natalya Maxine Dupree tag team.
Well, you did say you got to spruce up the division, so
I would rather see them with the titles at this point than Liv and Raquel.
Yeah, Liv does not need the tag belt. Yeah, no, I don't want her legacy tied to the tag team championship. Yeah, no.
All right, Frey. AAA Triple Mania Regia 2025, June 15th from Arena Monterrey in Monterrey, Nuevo León. We had a dark match. Charlo Negro, Emperador Azteca, and Tigre Universitario Jr. defeated Dark Zorro, El Leader, and Oro Negro. Flamer, the Reina de Reinas, she retained her championship against Dalis and Lady Shani. Then we got into the bunch of everyone's got to get on the card 6-person match. La Parka 3. There's three La Parkas.
Nice.
La Parka 3, Laredo Kid, and Octagon Jr. defeated Abisimo Negro, Hysteria, and Taurus. Well, I did look to see if that was Black Taurus, who's in AEW. I should have looked at it and looked that up. Oh, next 6-person tag, the this team here, El Fiscal, Mr. Iguana,
Yes.
and a Nino Hamburguesa. So I don't know how Mr. Iguana is the most over person in AAA right now when they actually literally have a guy named the Hamburger Kid.
Yeah, makes no sense. Oh my God.
Oh my God, what?
God. Could you imagine if the Hamburger Kid tags with Cheeseburger? Oh, I think I need this in my life.
The world famous Cheeseburger who I watched wrestle at a drive-in last year. Granted, I also saw Drew Gulak wrestle at a drive-in at the same drive-in. So
Also true. Yes.
oh my God, how the mighty have fallen.
Right.
Okay, El Fiscal, Mr. Iguano, and Nino Hamburgosa defeated Kento, Nobusan, and Takuma. And Moose. This is what crazy times we're living in. Moose is defending the TNA X Division Championship on a AAA show that is now under ownership of the WWE.
Bizarre times, man.
The real Forbidden Door. Moose retained his title against El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr., El Messias, and Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry. Jeez.
Joe Hendry was there too.
Wow.
Then we had a fatal 4-way for the AAA tag team titles, fulfilling their promise. Angel and Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza. They are the AAA tag team champions. I'm sure they will have the titles on SmackDown this Friday. I will get into who they beat in a second because I'm going to go to the main event. Amazingly, Alberto Del Rio is still employed, but he's now lost his. This has got to be the third or fourth time he's lost to El Hijo del Vikingo. This time it was in a steel cage match. I can't imagine what they're going to do to raise the stakes next. Falls Count Anywhere, Tuxedo, Rio Grande match. I have no idea what they're.
Yeah, normally you see the cage match as the blow off, but yeah, no, the feud still has legs.
The feud still has legs. El Hijo del Vikingo is still your mega champion. He got booed though.
Yes, he did. I heard that. Fascinating.
Maybe they're thinking he's a shill.
Ugh. Well, he's the poster child since WWE took over. So
Yeah. Anyway,
yeah.
the reason I go back to that 4-way tag team title match,
Yes.
the other two teams who weren't the champions going in, the Namath brothers, Nick and Ryan, and Pagano and Psycho Clown were the other team. The champions, like I said, were the Dinamites Nuevos. It was Sanson and Forastero, and I saw that and I thought, whatever happened to Quattrero?
Yeah.
So I had to go look it up.
Oh,
are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
This is all allegedly because he hasn't been tried yet.
Uh-oh.
Forastero, real name Roger Reyes, has been charged with femicide and domestic violence against his ex-girlfriend.
Oh.
His ex-girlfriend, who I'm going to name here in just a minute, on March 4th, 2023.
That's right.
CML wrestler Stephanie Vaquer.
That's right.
Filed a domestic violence criminal complaint against Roger Reyes, who had worked with her in the past in the company. According to the complaint, Quattrero forced onto her by choking her and throwing her up against a wall. On March 9th, CMLL released a statement that they are energetically condemn any form of domestic violence against women and reiterate our commitment to promote life-free violence and harassment in our staff and attendees in our arena. On March 10th, after a show for AAA in Aguascalientes, Reyes was arrested on an arrest warrant in Mexico City and charged with attempted femicide and domestic violence. He was denied parole in June. So this was March. And now going all the way to June 24, he was denied parole and he was released in March of 2025 pending further investigation by the prosecutor's office. A motion of forgiveness from Vaquer has been denied by the office. Wow. So you've got Quattrero, who is supposedly still under contract with AAA, abuse his ex-girlfriend, who is the new gem of the women's division.
Deuces.
Although I can imagine her putting his head between her legs and her delivering a couple devil's kisses to him at this point.
Right. Wow.
That is just I did a double take when I was going through that and I saw her name pop up. I'm like, oh, you're my wait a minute. God.
Yeah, fuck that guy forever, man. Nah, you don't do that to somebody as beautiful as Stephanie Vaquer. You just don't. Fuck.
I can understand how someone as beautiful as Stephanie Vaquer can drive men to madness.
Also true. Which probably why that nickname is well deserved of La Primera. So
La Primera.
Yes. Whew. Wow, so that was interesting, man.
Yes, nice so that is my coda on CMML 2017. Now I guess we're watching the. So what am I looking here? So it's on YouTube. I have the link. I have it up.
Yes, 5 minutes and 40 seconds that you'll never ever get back, courtesy of El Campeon, baby.
4 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm at 0. Maxine versus Kaitlyn, NXT. This is NXT season 3, October 9th. Now there's a coda on NXT called NXT season 3 Redemption, where I think Kaitlyn and Maxine wrestled at least 5 or 6 more times during that show.
Correct. Yes, but this one, it's very unique because Michael Cole was on commentary. The Maxine's coach was Victoria Crawford, a.k.a. Alicia Fox.
Okay.
And Kaitlyn's coach was Vicky Guerrero. So the thing is, Alicia and Vicky had microphones, and they were shouting their their words of encouragement. And as these two were wrestling, and Michael Cole was getting pissed off, and he just couldn't have been bothered. He ended up taking a phone call while the match was going on. I mean,
From his
Cole,
mother. Yeah, he gets up and walks away.
yes, Cole is gold in this match.
All right. Let's.
All right.
So if you were looking for, like I said, Maxine versus Kaitlyn, NXT, October 19th, 2010. If you want to go look for it so you can follow along, we're going to hit play here. We're going to hit play in 3, 2, 1, and play. All right, here we go.
Ding, ding, ding.
Turn this down a little bit here. Kaitlyn's hair is not as two-toned as I feel like I've missed Kaitlyn's entire career.
Yes, because it was here and it was gone in an instant.
She was women's champion a couple times.
She was. I actually enjoyed her. I thought she had charisma. You know, she was fun. I don't know.
She got a good feud with AJ.
She did, absolutely. Those two were synonymous with each other around this time.
Is Kaitlyn doing the Heimlich maneuver there? Maxine.
Might be. Ugh.
Is Kaitlyn wearing a jacket?
She is.
Why?
Right?
Are they trying to hide her? Does she have tattoos on her arms?
I believe she does, yes.
Oh my God. Alicia Fox should be coaching nobody.
Right? Yeah, this is... Yeah.
Alicia Fox.
I love Noam Dar. God damn it. I'm so glad he's back.
Shoulders to the solar plexus.
God almighty. It's so bad.
She pulled the jacket over her head now.
God.
Okay, I just want to point out to the audience.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything because there's no moves to call.
Right, yeah. Just
I want to like call a move, but they're not like, okay, so just like there's Cole got up and walked away. He's there with Matt Striker, and she pulled the hoodie over Kaitlyn's head, and she's got a headlock on her. He's talking to his mother.
bragging rights this Sunday live on pay-per-view. How about that? Jesus. Fucking Cole, man. I love him.
Well, nice. This is heel Michael Cole too,
Yes.
if I'm correct. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah, he is. Michael Cole is fat here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Striker's like what? All right, Maxine is sitting on the bottom rope, and Kaitlyn just.
Wait, that's Josh Matthews?
Oh no, it is. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh
shit.
Oh my God. Josh Matthews, the pariah of the wrestling world.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, this is rough.
I gotta give Jeremy Borash credit because Jeremy Borash has been in WWE for I think like 5 or 6 years now, and you would never know it if you didn't hear about him producing matches backstage. So
exactly.
Oh my God! What they're not okay? They're just knocked Vicky off the ring apron. Why? What could Vicky do that she couldn't do from the ground? I was hoping that was the finish.
Yeah.
I have never. Like I said, we got or what? All right, a roll up. Okay, all right. Thank Maxine won. Really? Okay, all right.
We've come such a long way. The eye roll did it for me. God. Oh my God. Yikes.
Maybe that was part of her punishment or something. She had to wrestle in a sweatshirt. I don't know.
And she just took it off.
Yeah.
Now she takes it off. Lord have mercy. And for those interested, you can see pictures of Kaitlyn without any clothing on the internet. So there's that.
Well, I've never seen two people do so many things and do nothing all at the same time.
Right?
I mean, it's just like they went for a roll up and it took them 5 minutes to get someone's shoulder. It took them not 5. It took like 10 seconds for them to get into a position to get someone. I don't even think her shoulders are the match. I think someone was called from the back. Pin, count 3 and end this shit.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. The shoulder was up. It just, oh my God in heaven. You know, you think it's a good idea to watch the shitty matches, but then when you do, it just, who am I kidding? This is great.
Hashtag give divas a chance.
Nikki Bella paved the way, man. What can I say?
Oh my God. You thought, well, I mean, although someone had a great idea. So it looks like I missed the beginning of Raw, but it looked like last night. Did Io come out to defend Nikki Bella?
She did come out. Oh God, I'm trying to remember. It was just last night. Like,
it's like there's they're setting up Nikki Bella and Io against Raquel and Liv.
Could be, yeah.
Here's the thing. Well, first of all, you're gonna defend the tag team titles, but you're not gonna defend the women's world championship on Evolution,
right?
Okay.
Make it make sense.
Fantastic.
Yes. Speaking of fantastic, I'm just fucking around on YouTube here, and you know how the WCW channel does the watch parties. So they've got Road Wild, and what is on right now is Bryan Adams versus Mongo.
Oh, I've got to go over there.
The algorithm is algorithm tonight, news. Holy shit. Oh my God. Rest in peace, Mongo, by the way.
Yeah, we just lost Mongo. Is this oh yeah, here it is. I thought maybe you do. I thought I was looking at the list of the top 10 worst matches of all time.
Yes.
They had Chronic versus the Brothers of Destruction.
Ooh, that was a stinker. There was a lot of blood. There was a lot of botches from what I remember.
No, I think I found a better one for next week.
Yay! Okay.
You'll get a kick on this because any opportunity that I can take, to embarrass WCW in front of main event is a complete mission accomplished right there.
Yeah, he loves to torture me, folks.
So I was thinking Booker T versus Buff Bagwell.
Oh no, God!
From Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
I was hoping you'd forget that, but yeah, no, that's fair. That's totally fair. Booker, it wasn't Booker's fault. Like we can.
Wait, what the hell happened to the referee? Did he just die?
Bryan Adams just kicked him.
Oh.
Whoops.
It's Mike Jones.
Who?
Mike Jones.
Hell yeah.
Mike Jones with the weakest fucking chair shot I've ever seen.
And he held it to his head. Jesus Christ.
Is Mongo still U.S. champion? Oh my God, the referee just came back to life.
Magically.
Is Mongo still U.S. champion? Or he's not U.S. champion at this point.
I don't think he was U.S. champ at this time.
Yeah, he lost it a long time ago to Mr. Perfect.
Yes.
Road Wild. Well, let me finish that thought about the tag teams. So
Yeah.
I was saying that Brie, or not Brie, Nikki. What does it matter, really? To tell you the truth,
Tomato.
Nikki recruits Roxanne to wrestle Liv Morgan and Raquel. That would be, I think. But now the theory I've heard someone throw out. So Io and Nikki,
Mhm.
but Liv can't wrestle because of her dislocated shoulder.
Mhm.
So Finn tells Roxanne to step in Liv's place,
I like it.
and Roxanne is the one that gets pinned.
Mm. Do we see Dom going with Roxanne?
Oh, didn't you see that meme?
I did.
Rhea dislocates her shoulder. Dominic goes to Liv Morgan. Liv dislocates her shoulder. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Just like his father. Fucking Eddie, man.
How unbelievable is it that we think of how young Dominic is? Roxanne is younger than him,
Oh, wow.
right?
Oh, shit. That's
Yeah.
right. She's only, what, like 22, I think?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, man. Easy there, Dom.
Mean Gene on a bike in jeans and a t-shirt with a baseball cap. That's like,
Surrounded by 4 women.
I mean, that's
Doesn't get any more WCW than this.
that's like the President of the United States showing up for a meeting wearing shorts and a hoodie. Oh wait, that's John Fetterman.
That's
What am I talking
Fetterman, yeah.
Yeah, that's our senator.
Man. I remember Booker telling all the stories about.
We are now inadmittedly watching good matches now. Apparently,
Allegedly.
we've got Dean Malenko as a referee.
There we go.
Why does this feel too perfect? Dean Malenko should have been a referee, probably.
Wow.
Oh my God, that woman is naked.
Practically. Hogan rides a Honda.
Oh, good.
That's great.
Unfucking believable. They gave away a free pay-per-view because Eric Bischoff liked motorcycles.
Yep. I can't defend it, man. I got nothing. The juice.
The juice. As Chris Jericho said, the ugliest man in the history of Lucha Libre. Although my personal favorite was a luchador so poor he can't afford a mask. Damien 666.
You expect
Eric just loved unmasking luchadors, didn't he?
Sure did. Destroying the mystique.
Who is wrestling Hoovy here? If maybe you remember, is it Jericho or is it Ray?
I thought it was Ray.
Nah, it's Jericho. I can hear the music.
Okay.
I love how they overdub Jericho's WCW music with "Break the Walls Down."
Of course they did. Yeah, because he was coming out to rip off Even Flow around this time.
Yes, Jericho is wearing a kimono.
Wow. And how perfect. I could hear The Rock. You expect The Rock to be impressed because you beat some jabroni named Juventud?
Right.
Dear Lord. Yeah, I am. I just finished In Your House, Cold Day in Hell. I'm at that point in 1997. Dude, 97 has been my favorite by far. It is so much fun watching this. Austin wreaking havoc and against the Hart Foundation. He's currently teaming with Shawn Michaels right now. Yeah, man, I forgot all about that. Cool shit.
Oh, that's one of my most favorite gimmicks of all time. Oh
What's
my God,
that?
they have Michael Penzer wearing a leather vest.
Oh Lord. To want me. Jericho in his Cheap Trick era there.
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake, I just got a commercial for Raid Shadow Legends.
No.
I could skip it. There we go.
Beautiful. Yeah, Jericho's just running his mouth like he always does. Speaking of Jericho, did you see he dropped some LBs?
What did he do? Get a haircut?
No, he actually slimmed down. He looks pretty good.
Well, yeah, well, he's looked terrible for the last year.
This is true. Yeah. I think he finally put the New Amsterdam vodka down.
Is he still the Ring of Honor? Is he still Ring of Honor World Champion?
No, didn't he lose it? And then he walked out.
Well, that shows what I know. Actually, yeah. Let's look it up.
Yeah, not only that, Lexus King also dropped 25 pounds.
From where?
He looks great. He's cut. He's got abs now.
He wasn't that fat to begin with, but
Nah, well, he had a little bit, yeah.
oh, that shows his commitment at least.
This is true.
Oh, Bandito is the Ring of Honor World Champion now. Okay.
Oh, nice.
When did he beat Jericho? Let's see.
He was 3 months
Oh my God,
ago?
he's had April. Oh God.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't been paying attention. Mask versus title at Dynasty, of course. No, I did see this Mask versus title. Oh, that's right. I was gonna look up that see if that was still the same wrestler that I said there. Taurus. No, Taurus and Black Taurus are not the same wrestler. Okay. Octagon Jr.
Nice. Yeah, Octagon and Pentagon.
Yeah, that is a feud that will continue for generation. That is a feud that should continue for generations.
Oh yeah, blood feud. You gotta love it. You don't see something like that anywhere else but Lucha Libre, and I love it. The parts are so interchangeable with the mask. Just happy we got La Parka.
Yeah, who is this La Parka? La Parka 3. The third La Parka. The original La Parka goes by L.A. Park, right?
Yes. Yeah. C. L.A. Park.
La Parka 3, who also used to be known as Brazo del Oro Jr. Oh, he's only been La Parka for a couple months. Okay.
Just hope they keep him.
But what is the discrepancy here? The AAA claims that they own the La Parka character.
Yes. Yeah, they do own it.
Yeah, he even has his mask. Even looks like is different than the regular La Parka. It looks like a candy skull.
Ah, shit.
Oh wow, he's young. He's only like 26 years old.
They fucking scored again.
Who's that?
The Panthers. It's 4-0 against Edmonton. 6:34 left in the third. So it looks like Panthers are once again your Stanley Cup champions.
Shout out to Therese Halliburton
Yeah.
yesterday, scoring exactly 0 points.
In his defense, though, strained calf.
Why do I have a feeling that strained calf is going to be miraculously healed for Game 6?
Because that's how it works.
You know, Adam Silver was looking at that 2-2 and he was sweating.
Well, they brought Scott Foster in. So
Guys, we need Game 7.
yeah. Yeah, I saw a very interesting stat that the last game pulled a 9.4, 9.6 rating. It was the highest of the series, but it's also the lowest NBA Finals number. That's sad.
Lower than the early 80s when they were airing them at like 11:30 at night on replay on ABC.
Yeah,
Wow.
even lower than the bubble championship too. Yeah,
Well,
that's
it's like Doctor Who got canceled in the 80s when it was drawing 5 million viewers on a Saturday night, and now they can't break 1.5, and it's like they would kill, BBC would literally murder for 5 million viewers.
yeah. No, that's a how the mighty have fallen moment. Jesus Christ.
You want to talk about how the mighty have fallen? They were when Matt Smith was the doctor, and they had BBC. They were showing it on BBC America, and they were on the cover of TV Guide and Entertainment Weekly. They were drawing like 12 million viewers a week.
Damn. Was that the peak Doctor Who? Would you say?
Yeah, when Matt Smith was the doctor. Yes, right. I guess the peak would be like the end of Tennant's run and the beginning of Matt Smith's run. But that second season with Matt Smith was, I mean, they even filmed in America.
Wow.
Yeah, that second season with Matt Smith was, I think, it had a great storyline that ran through 12 episodes and a good payoff, and they were coming up to the 50th anniversary. And it's all gone now.
Yeah.
And they pissed it all away.
They did.
They pissed it all away. Just like AEW pissed away their audience.
They're trying to bring him back. I'll give them credit.
Right, we're gonna bring back our audience. We're gonna finally get Hangman Page over. Guys, if after 5 years we're finally going to get Hangman Page over, you know how we're going to do it? He's going to have a mustache.
Brilliant. Did you see that Moxley's getting sued?
What is going on? What?
So this all stemmed, I guess.
Did he get a copyright claim from Billy Mitchell too?
Shockingly, no. I guess he injured a production worker. He shoved him, and I guess the production worker had to have neck surgery, and he's not the same. So I guess he's going after Moxley, potentially AEW. So yeah, stay tuned with that.
Oh no, I guess Jacksonville Jaguars are off to sell another golf cart.
Shucks. How are they going to pay Travis Hunter?
How they could pay Travis Hunter? What his contract? Well, no, those rookies get ridiculous contracts though, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, yeah, they certainly upped the scale, I should say.
It's not like Major League Baseball where Ohtani was getting like $100,000, you know.
He's bringing in the dough, man.
No, he isn't. He's getting $2 million a year. Everything's deferred.
Is it really?
You didn't know that? He's got a $32 million contract, and he gets $2 million a year, and the other $30 million is deferred.
Holy shit!
The Dodgers are going to be paying him for like 20 years. It's absolutely ridiculous.
So it's a Bobby Bonilla deal, basically.
It's worse than a Bobby Bonilla deal.
Wow.
It is worse than because Bobby Bonilla only gets $1 million.
Holy fuck, dude.
Well, there are 401 people watching this Road Wild match on WCW Live. For comparison, let's see how everyone else is doing on YouTube tonight. Let's see.
It says 400 watching.
401. Well, I just left, so.
Oh, okay.
I was the one. Let's see.
The one behind the one in the 400. Whoa.
We had 132 people watching the Three Stooges channel.
Sweet. They know ball.
Wait, I thought Hypnotic was live. Oh, and Stellar Blade keeps winning the waifu battle.
Really?
Oh, nobody is live. Nobody is playing Stellar Blade.
Oh, shit.
And he's got a hilarious mask on. I don't even know what that is. That looks like a mop. He's got a Swiffer on his face. Wow, nobody is not doing good tonight. He's got 7 people watching him.
Who?
Nobody.
Oh, only 7?
Only 7 people are watching him.
Sheesh.
He's got as many as we do.
Yeah, right?
How many we got in here? We got 2 right now, you and me. So
that's all right. We get our numbers on streaming, so we're good. Oh, wait, Hypno's on.
Yeah, what's good? Where the hell is everybody tonight? I'm like, oh, there's Hypnotic. How many does Hypno have? 481.
481, yeah. Jeez.
Warner Brothers Games restructures around its core franchises. Yeah, because you're about to lose $500 million on a Superman movie.
Boom. Yep. Yeah, re-releasing all the old Mortal Kombat games, ain't it? Cause
I cannot. Did I explain that? Did I go over that with you last week?
Yes.
Superman. The budget is $350 million.
Fucking insane.
And the marketing is going to cost $250 million.
They're going to be swimming, man.
That is what they need. 1.2 billion worldwide to break even. Why?
Ain't gonna happen.
How?
Wow.
How does that movie cost $350 million? What are they paying David Cornsweet to play Superman? If you're paying him more than $1 million, you're insane.
Yeah, I would love to see the numbers on this. Is there any way to access those?
Not until they file for taxes.
Gotcha. Okay. Lord have mercy.
Oh, wait, I got to check in here again. Would you kindly like the stream?
Like the stream.
Yes, sir. Again, Hypnodamus, and we will like the stream. Okay.
Yeah, better.
Sir, this is a wrestling podcast.
Yeah.
Let's get back on track. You said you had another match we could watch?
Blah. It's a long one.
How long?
Let me get a look. Dun, dun, dun. Well, not really. About 11 minutes, roughly.
That should bring us to here. By the way, they really missed an opportunity here. They're calling it a WCW watch party. Why didn't they call it a WCW Nitro party?
Yeah, they missed. Yeah, they missed the mark there. Yeah, this was the other one. The other match was Koko B Ware versus the Mountie from
that's right. You
Royal
told me
Rumble
about that.
91. So fucking terrible.
Oh yeah, I wanted to get into that other match there that we watched with Maxine and Kaitlyn. Let's I did the so they crossed paths continually after that. So let me see here. NXT Redemption was was the next year, and boy, Maxine wrestled AJ a lot too. Maxine wrestled Kaitlyn on this NXT Redemption show. Oh, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times. 7 times. 7 more times. Maxine's last match was on Monday Night Raw. It was a battle royale that also included Kaitlyn.
Jesus.
It included Oksana, Alicia Fox, Beth Phoenix, Kaitlyn, Layla, Maxine, Natalya, Rosa Mendez, Tamina Snuka, Vicky Guerrero, and it was won by AJ Lee. And then she was wished well in her future endeavors.
Wow, Rosa Mendez. Holy shit. Haven't heard that name in years.
Rosa Mendez. Remember when she was Fandango's dance partner?
Yes. Holy crap.
Oh, remember when she was the manager of the Colognes?
Oh, for a little bit there, that's right, she was. Oh, damn.
Primo and Epico. Before they became repackaged as bullfighters.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, not the best repackaging we've seen, but, you know.
Best promo I've ever with Titus O'Neil. Who ever heard of a Puerto Rican bullfighter?
Titus O'Neil was the gift that kept on giving. Honest to God.
Oh, they signed his son.
I saw that. That's right.
Yes, the NXT nepotism class.
Yeah, didn't Mark Henry's kid get in there too?
Jacob Henry,
Yeah.
Titus O'Neil's son, and Scott Steiner's son.
Yes, that's awesome.
Which Royal Rumble did you said this was from?
1991.
Oh, that's the one I popped up here. Okay.
Nice. Let's see.
I've got a 15-second commercial right now.
All right, I'm currently loading. Let's see. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Let's go.
I would like to point out here, Royal Rumble. So Koko B Ware and Jacque Rougeau. Koko B Ware is a WWE Hall of Famer, but Jacque Rougeau is not.
Make it make sense. It almost seems like a bad rib. I don't get it. Yeah, we've got Gorilla Monsoon and Roddy Piper on commentary.
Yeah, Roddy and Gorilla did not have the chemistry that Bobby and Gorilla had.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Severely lacking. Here we go. WrestleMania 7. Alrighty. I am good to go, sir.
When I'm just getting through this is an Allstate commercial.
Come on. All the little children's flapping their arms.
Yeah, what timestamp you? Because right now I'm watching Sherry Martel dress down the Ultimate Warrior here.
Gotcha. I'm waiting for. There we go. All right, I'll pause it there. I've got 1 hour, 14 minutes, 42 seconds.
Let's see, 1 hour, 14 minutes.
And 42 seconds. So the title just changed hands. So the crowd's going to be pretty pissed off.
Oh, so this is after Slaughter beat the Warrior. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So this is what they trot out to bring everybody back down.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Shit's rough.
Hogan wins a Royal Rumble, if I'm correct, right?
1991 Rumble. I know he won the 90 Rumble.
Yeah, he won back to back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, because Duggan won 88,
Mm-hmm.
John Studd won 89.
Yep.
The Birdman. Oh boy.
We're in for a treat.
All right, you got pause right there on Jimmy and
the Mountie, yes, sir.
wow, he's not even coming out with the hat and the coat.
Nope. I think this is right when he started the gimmick.
Okay.
But he's got the cattle prod.
He looks more like a Quebecer.
Yeah, right?
All right, let's hit play. All right, all right, for 1 hour, 14 minutes, 42 seconds, season 4, episode 1, Royal Rumble 1991. We're going to hit play in 3, 2, 1, play. And this you can find on the Peacock.
Yes.
When it gets your car. I love how I was going to say Jimmy always had a jacket for every wrestler, but now that jacket just got his face on it.
Yeah.
He didn't have one for Jacque Rougeau yet.
Not yet. I'm the Mountie. I'm handsome, I'm brave, I'm strong. I'm the Mountie.
Didn't he have one? I know he remember didn't he have a gold and blue jacket because those were the Rougeau brothers color.
He did.
Look at Jacque Rougeau's bald spot there.
It's giving Cena a run for his money there.
Yeah, look at that male pattern baldness on Jacque Rougeau. Grow out that flat top. You're not going to hide it, buddy, because I don't know. You see what Jacque Rougeau looks like today. I mean,
boy, Coco's really got that hair slicked, man. Looking like Billy D. Williams there.
Koko comes out with Frankie and a Colt 45.
Works every time.
Oh, and your referee for this encounter, Joey Morella.
Nice.
Rest in power.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God, I've got this on the lowest volume setting. I can still hear Piper.
Of course you could. All he did was scream the entire time. Just classic early 90s taunting.
Right, we do have the 3-man. It's a 3-man boot. It's Gorilla, Jacy, and Roddy, right?
I thought it was just the two.
I think I heard Jacy.
Oh. Crazy how back in the day where you could just be defeated with like a simple clothesline or just a sunset flip or just the most basic of moves. Just a front suplex would get you a 1, 2, 3 back in the day.
Well, the DDT used to be one of the most protected finishers in wrestling. Now it's a chain move.
Right? Yeah, it was. Yeah, arguably
The pedigree. When was the last time you saw someone pinned off of a pedigree?
Oh God, not since Triple H used it,
right?
Or wait, since Seth was using it for a little bit there.
Seth, that was before Triple H retired.
Jeez.
Oh, so they messed up that leaf run, and he.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a nice single arm takedown.
Koko's arm drags were always very crisp. Not like this, not a steamboat level crisp, but crisp enough.
Okay, these two guys have not done enough moves to warrant a rest spot.
Correct.
I mean, even Frankie is bored.
Right? Yeah, Frankie's like, damn. There is a golden point. Frankie's key.
Frankie's key.
Yes.
Oh, no. Poor Frankie.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's what a back body drop there by the Mountie. Koko just fell 10 feet to his death.
Yeah. Oddly enough, at the Royal Rumble, too. Over the top there.
Yeah, that would have been elimination. I just heard Gorilla go, there's Jimmy Hart. There he is, that little pipsqueak.
Gorilla did not like Jimmy Hart.
What I missed that too. What did he just hit? Did the Mountie just hit Koko with the cattle prod?
He did.
By the way, we've got Tony Gurria sitting at ringside with a headset on for what reason I fucking do not know. Probably there to keep the action flowing.
Yeah.
He's doing a piss poor job, I'd have to say.
Yes, he is. It's like watching snails race, man. This is nuts. The claw.
The claw.
Not the claw.
We're using the claw in 1991.
This is before Texas Tornado showed up. Look at Jimmy going to
Frankie. Jimmy is talking to Frankie.
What the fuck? Absolutely ridiculous.
That's a good bird for him to sit there like that.
Oh, for sure. Frankie was awesome.
Oh. Man, 1991, this is a bad year for the WWE.
Oh, yeah.
They couldn't sell out the LA Coliseum for WrestleMania. Hogan fatigue was real.
Yes, it was. Can confirm. Even on a watch back, dude. Holy shit.
Koko with the sunset flip.
What the hell? It's just so awkward. Like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, he just threw him through the middle rope. Dave gave this a star and 3/4, but that makes it the lowest rated match of the show.
It makes perfect sense. There he goes yelling at the bird again.
He gave this a lower rating than Big Boss Man versus the Barbarian.
Really?
Yeah.
Woof.
Oh, it's all coming back to me now. Okay, so from the Miami Arena, Miami, Florida.
Yeah, home of the Miami Heat, baby.
The Rockers defeated the Orient Express. That was a 4-star match.
It was a great match.
Boss Man defeated the Barbarian. That was 2 3/4. Sergeant Slaughter defeated the Ultimate Warrior for the to become the new world champion. That was 3.5 stars from Dave.
Wow.
Like I said, this match with the Mountie and Koko, that's a star and 3/4. Then the match right before the Royal Rumble. Ted DiBiase and Virgil defeated Dustin and Dusty Rhodes.
Ooh.
That's Dustin's in-ring debut, correct?
Um,
And it's also Dusty's last match in the WWE.
I think he was wrestling in WCW before that, wasn't he?
I think he went back. He made his debut here and went back with his father to WCW. And that's when Vince said to Dusty, I'll get him back. Don't worry.
I could have sworn
That was 2 1/4. 2 1/4 stars for that one. But that match also has Virgil turns on DiBiase.
Yes.
Yep. And then your Royal Rumble, 2 1/4 stars, won by Hulk Hogan. Hogan must flex.
Yes.
Hogan must pose, brother. Well, I don't know what Koko looked like he was hulking up by flapping his wings.
Yeah. And he just hit an awkward forearm.
Scoop suplex on the Mountie. Koko going to the top. Koko's going to fly.
High risk maneuver.
Wow.
Yeah.
And landed on his feet. Like Koko was waiting for that double axe handle.
Right? Yeah.
He turned and saw it over his shoulder coming.
So clunky.
Oh, Koko with a cross body off the middle row. I thought he was going for a Cody cutter there for a second.
If only.
I just wanted to see if he would gotten all of it. Oh, leapfrog.
Yeah, this was 5 minutes too long, I think.
That was just
Yeah.
That was just odd. I mean, he won by just slamming Koko to the ground.
Yeah.
I feel like Joey Morello might have said, like, wrap it up, guys.
Yeah, they had to. There was just no flow at all. There was no cohesion. It was, just fuck.
And that was still better than Kaitlyn and Maxine.
Shockingly, yes. Joe. With Sister Sherry.
Sherry was incredible.
She was fucking phenomenal, bro. Oh my God. And it's crazy to think that she was great in WWF, like absolutely fantastic, but she was equally awesome when she went over to WCW too.
No, this is peak Sherry here with the wild eyes in the background. I mean, like, the Warrior is looking for Randy Savage. Remember he vacates his spot in the Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah,
because he's running from the Warrior. You're right. I thought Jacy was there. Jacy is not there. I thought I heard Jacy. Jacy might be gone at this point.
Yeah, around 91. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah. Yeah, then he shows up in WCW.
Oh, man. So that brings us, we're just creeping up on the 1:30 mark here.
Nice.
So, yeah, we got 2 matches in tonight, and we'll be back next week with to continue to make fun of WCW, which is...
Damn it.
Any chance for me to make fun of AEW and WCW means I'm doing my job here on this show. So,
Oh, the origins of RBI baseball. I'm gonna watch that when we're done.
So, main event. Any closing thoughts?
Yeah, just want to say thanks everybody for hanging out. Continuing our journey on the worst of we got this for maybe a week or two more. So hope you guys enjoy that. Any suggestions, throw it over on the X machine at Steel Cage Lounge. And with all the craziness going on in the world, just be cool, man. Just be fucking cool. Re-rack your weight. Don't forget to hydrate. And with that, main event Shane Uso has now left your city.
And on behalf of main event Shane Uso, this is the Nightmare Doctor. And Quattrero, you can go to hell. Straight to hell, buddy.
One-way stop. Do not collect $200. You lose.